Hola, once again, it's Black Vader with another reading from the code. You can get the code at producejustice.com. We're on page 323. We're in area 8 sex, love. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you watch the videos. You know, we all got to do our best to be on code each and every day, which is just really being constructive, whether it's for 5 minutes a day, 1 second a day. You know, as long as we're constructive, is better than a system of white supremacy. So as long as we try our best to be constructive and somehow, some way, shape, or form, we're doing good. So thank you for doing good with me as we continue to read. Like I said, get the book at producejustice.com. We're on page 323, love. Let's get to it. As long as racism, white supremacy is a dominant motivating force in the affairs of the people of the known universe, do not expect to know and understand what love is. Do not expect the word love to have a functional meaning. Do not expect to experience true love. Avoid using the word love to describe any feeling or condition now in existence. Explanation. The word love has been used incorrectly to describe too many different conditions in too many different ways. Love is speech and or action that produces a result. That result is justice. Love and justice are one and the same, but asking for love can be confusing. Instead of asking for love, ask for justice. Racist white supremacists do not permit true expressions of love. What they do permit and what they do promote is an arrangement between the people of the known universe that appears to be love. Racist man and racist woman, white supremacists collectively, are opposed to the establishment of love. They promote the use of smiles, hugs, handshakes, kisses, sexual intercourse, songs, burial ceremonies, etc., as being acceptable substitutes for love. Racist man and racist woman use the word love itself to describe and promote whatever will give them more power in their practice of racism. They force or influence all people, white or non-white, to speak and act in a manner that gives strength to racism, but prevents the production of love. To express true love is to practice true economics, correct use of time and energy. True expressions of love will result in non-white people loving each other. True expressions of love will result in white people loving non-white people. True expressions of love will result in white people and non-white people truly being alive and living in true harmony instead of existing in false harmony. True expressions of love would make those acts of sexual intercourse that now take place between white people and non-white people correct and just. Such acts do not now produce love. Such acts only promote a more deceitful and confusing form of racism, white supremacy. In a socio-material system dominated by white supremacy, such acts of sexual intercourse and or sexual play between white people and non-white people produce an idea of love that is totally anti-love. True expressions of love will result in the elimination of falsehood, injustice, and incorrectness among all the people of the known universe. Politeness, loyalty, dedication, attraction, compassion, and close friendship do not necessarily indicate the existence of love. The incorrect use of the word love by racist man and racist woman has resulted in people mistreating themselves and each other, often in the belief that what they do is an expression of love. Some non-white people are sometimes vaguely aware that the way that the word love is used is confusing to them. It may seem strange, but some non-white people, particularly non-white males, express what they think is an acceptable, loving friendship by showing real or fake hostility towards each other. They particularly tend to do this when they are in the presence of white people that they think may be racist. They name call each other, threaten each other, and or make belittling remarks to and or about each other. They act as if they are having fun by doing those things. Real or fake hostility towards each other is regarded as a suitable substitute for love, or as a way of showing a sort of unsure friendship. The name calling, threats, belittling remarks that non-white people direct to each other is pleasing to those non-white people, to those white people who have chosen to be racist, white supremacists. Non-white males in particular know that this type of conduct is pleasing to the racists. Many non-white males practice doing these things when not in the presence of racists. They do it so that they will be able to put on a better show when the racist white supremacists are present. I feel like he's talking about 50 Cent, but I'm just making shit up. Excuse my language. I'm probably wrong. Acts such as these do not help people to think about producing love. Acts such as these do not help produce justice. Acts such as these only cause people to regard love as a weak or silly concept. People who are led to believe that love is a weak or silly concept will tend to avoid being associated with the word and or concept. The word love may annoy or embarrass them. They regard the concept of love as being impractical and therefore non-economical. White supremacist racists, however, regard true love as something that non-white people should only have for white people. White supremacists require that non-white people not love each other, but only tolerate each other, and then only as necessary to collectively render service to the system of white supremacy racism. People have said and done many things in the name of what they said was love. People have killed people whom they said they loved. People have kept other people from speaking and or acting constructively in the name of love. Males have unjustly subjugated females in the name of love. People have committed crimes in the name of love. Sexual intercourse has oftentimes been referred to as making love. People have lied in the name of love. Therefore, to compensate for the confusion that has been resulted from such use, it is best for each person to give the word a meaning that is specific and constructive. Only by eliminating falsehood, non-justice, and incorrectness from the known universe can love be produced. According to compensatory logic, love without justice, balance between people, does not exist. Love and justice function as one and the same. They are the same. To do justice means to guarantee that no person is mistreated, and to guarantee that the person who needs help the most gets the most constructive help. Do not work at love or work at loving your chosen mate, male with female. Instead, try to think, speak, and act in a manner that best helps to replace the system of white supremacy racism with the system of justice. Balance between people. Try to do this every day, at all times, in all places, and in every area of activity. Explanation. According to compensatory logic, the best and correct way to produce love is not by trying to work at it, but by trying as individual persons to produce justice. This should not be thought of as work, but as natural use of time and energy. There's a reason to believe that love, not romance, is best produced through the process of thinking, speaking, and acting to produce justice. Without justice, love cannot exist. In addition, it is incorrect to expect any person in the known universe to love you. It is incorrect to expect any person in the known universe to make you happy or keep you happy. What about happiness? What is the connection between love, justice, and happiness? Happiness happens. It happens in moments. These happy moments usually occur at times that are unexpected and for reasons that are not always understood. These happy moments should be accepted as such, understood as such, and remembered as such. By comparison, most of the time, a person is more likely to be bored than happy. In addition, happiness may or may not be connected with love and justice. According to compensatory logic, love is justice and justice is love. Do not confuse the word love with the word romance. Explanation. Romance in practice is fakery. It is speech and or action designed to confuse or entertain people through pretending. The concept of romance is to have a person say or do whatever would be useful in getting one person to seduce another person through charming words or deceitful action. Romance often requires that a person use lust to seduce another person and to do so under the guise of affection and concern for the other person's needs. Romance can thrive in the absence of justice. Love cannot. Romance can be promoted entirely through lust. Love cannot. Romance is a concept that best helps white people to practice white supremacy racism. Affection is a concept that best helps non-white males and non-white females to interact with each other in the most constructive manner. Honesty and with genuine quality. Through the system of white supremacy, non-white people are led into the promotion of romantic speech and action. Romance leads non-white people into confusion through play acting. This results in conflict between non-white males and non-white females and confusion about sexual matters in general. Romantic speech or action can often conceal harmful intent. There is reason to believe that acts of affection and compassion based on the intention of producing justice, balance between people, is the best way of promoting the production of love. Do not use romantic rituals and or other forms of show-offism as a way of interacting with your chosen sexual mate. Instead, seek to interact by helping each other do constructive work and include in that work speech and action that is intended to best help replace the system of white supremacy racism with the system of justice, balance between people. Explanation. During the existence of white supremacy and according to compensatory counter-racist logic, the concept and practice of romance is a contradiction to and a silly but entertaining obstruction of the honesty necessary for the production of a quality relationship. See quality relationship in Area 6 politics. Question. What is the correct thing for you to do or say in order to get people to love you or to like you? Answer. Never think about getting any person to love you or to like you. Instead, spend your time and energy, 1. Producing, building, repairing, improving, and or cleaning those things that have constructive value and using those things for constructive purposes only. 2. Studying, writing, asking questions, and or exchanging views with others about all aspects of how to eliminate racism and or how to produce justice in all areas of activity, including economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war/counter-war. 3. Eating and sleeping correctly and only as necessary. 4. Engaging in sexual intercourse no more than 2 times every 7 days and using a minimum amount of time and resources associated with such engagements. Explanation. During the existence of non-justice among the people of the known universe, What is called love and like are difficult to define and always confusing, particularly in regards to the ways that non-white people interact with each other and with white people. During the existence of white supremacy racism, there is such confusion and disagreement about what people do or not do when they so-called love or like each other, and when they love or like themselves. Therefore, because of the confusion, it is best to think, speak, and act to use truth, that which is, in a manner that best helps to produce justice, balance between people and correctness, balance between people, creatures, things, etc. If enough people use their time and energy engaging in constructive activity, the true meaning of like and love will most likely be revealed. If you are a female, do not agree to participate in a romantic date unless you intend to, or unless you are willing to, engage in trivial or silly conversation that may or may not include eating, drinking, dancing, kissing, cuddling, nakedness, etc. Engage in sexual intercourse for the purpose of comfort, fun, and/or thrills only, and with little or no concern for a future serious and constructive relationship. Instead of participating in any romantic dating, seek to participate in compensatory counter-racist communications for the purpose of asking and answering many questions about each other, male or female, with the intention of learning, knowing, and understanding enough about one another to want to interact with each other in any manner that is likely to best help promote thought, speech, and action designed to replace the system of white supremacy racism with the system of justice, balance between people in all areas of activity. According to compensatory counter-racist logic, any romantic dates that do not help promote thought, speech, and/or action to replace the system of white supremacy with the system of justice are, in effect, supportive of the system of white supremacy. Note: romantic dating should be regarded as a meeting of non-white male with a non-white female, with both persons having an understanding that romance is not the same as love or serious affection. Romantic dating should be understood as frivolous contact between male and female, and should be understood as having the basic purpose of engaging in various forms of sexual play with the intent and willingness to also engage in sexual intercourse. True affection and serious caring between non-white males and non-white females can probably be best produced while they are involved in trying to speak and act to replace the system of white supremacy with the system of justice. So, that was the reading for today. Thank you guys for being here. God bless everyone who's a part of the code. That was Area 8 Sex, Love. So I just want to thank everyone for continuing to ride with me as we go through this. I think I'm going to go into white genetic survival, preservation next time. But, we're doing more each and every day. So thanks for everyone who's a part of this, and God bless you all. Let's continue to be producers of justice, producing, building, repairing, improving things, studying, writing, asking questions, eating, sleeping correctly. Let's be productive. And thank you for being productive with me. In God's name, I pray that this goes in a positive direction for everyone who's a part of this. Amen. Peace, y'all.